Hey, I'm Nia.
And I'm Sydney.
And welcome to Lotta, Baka.
In this episode, we'll talk what ifs.
Spoiler alert, we will be discussing a few key moments from a couple of shows, but if you haven't watched, you can still sit back and enjoy.
Alright, now let the Bakaness begin. Hello, everybody. Today we have a bonus for you. I hope you guys are all excited. Are you?
I am excited.
Okay, so this is what if. I'm very excited. We're going to be playing, talking, discussing, whatever you want to call it, what ifs. What if scenarios about animes. I think that's self-explanatory.
It wasn't for me.
Okay, so then I'll talk about it. We each picked, about 5, 10, whatever, however many we wanted. And it's a what if scenario. So what if I ate this cookie? What would happen to me? But anime. Simple enough? Simple enough.
Yeah.
All right.
Got it.
You want to rock, paper, scissors? So who goes first?
No, you just go first.
Okay, I'll go first. All right. What if Sasuke actually died in the bridge arc?
I mean, okay. The show would have turned out completely differently, obviously.
Yes. How do you think that would have turned out for Naruto specifically, though?
I mean, I think Naruto would have mourned him, but I think he would have moved on.
Really?
Yeah.
I would think that would make Naruto way more vengeful and upset and just want to take it out on the world while also trying to become Hokage still. I think even though Naruto and Sasuke bet heads
in that arc, he was really upset that Sasuke died, but he did still stop himself from killing Haku.
Okay, but he didn't. He still would have been upset.
Well, I'm not saying he wouldn't have been upset. I
think that would have put more fuel to the fire to become Hokage. And then, honestly, if he died, whatever village Haku and them came from, he was going to fuck up. I don't even think he would have been able to hold back the Nine-Tailed Fox, to be honest with you. I think that he still would have, released it.
Yeah.
I think he would have released it, honestly.
I just think the trajectory of the show would have just been completely different.
So how do you think the trajectory of the show would go?
I don't know, but he just spends so much of the show chasing, chasing after Sasuke, that it's what would he be doing if Sasuke would died all that time ago?
Exactly. That's the what if. What would he have been doing? What would change?
Not much. I mean, he still has a Nine-Tails in him, and they would still come after him for that. So he would still have to live his life of a ninja. That's why I said I think he would just have to move on. Hold on to that pain and just move on.
If it wasn't for... If Sasuke had died, literally Orochimaru wouldn't even be a thing. Orochimaru would have probably been fucking pissed.
He would have been, but I think Orochimaru would have gone after someone else.
I was just about to say, Orochimaru would have gone after somebody else. Do you think it would have been Naruto? Or somebody as angsty as Sasuke?
I think he's clear, he has a type, and the type is Kekkei Genkai. So maybe he wouldn't have gone after Naruto. But I think he definitely would have gone after someone else, regardless of if Sasuke died or not.
I think it might have been Gaara. Just imagine how Gaara would have gone with him immediately. Gaara would have been you know what? Yeah, Orochimaru, you try to kill motherfuckers. I don't give a shit. I'll kill motherfuckers. Let's go. Gaara would not have even tried to take away the mark. Okay, but still, I think that would have been hella cool to see. Either him go with him or him try to kill him because of the fact that he thinks that he's going to be a little bitch to somebody.
That would have been cool to see. I agree with you there.
I would have liked that.
Gaara also doesn't have a Kekkei Genkai because he also has a tailed beast. So
Oh, well then, who would he go after then?
I don't know. I don't know if his sand thing counts as. I don't think that counts as a Keke Genkai.
I was gonna say, I don't remember what a Kekengai counts as, so I can't even really say.
It's one of those. It's a jutsu that's passed down like through your clan.
Oh, then yeah, I wouldn't. I don't think I would say Gara's is a Kekengai because
because then everybody would have it.
Exactly. I was like, not everybody has it, so yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what is your what if? Throw it at me.
My first one was, what if Tanjiro was the only child to survive? Like, basically, what if Nezuko was also killed?
Oh gosh. Okay, so if Nezuko was actually killed, that show would have been boring as fuck. Like, it would. No, I won't say that. It would be boring in the aspect of there's no like real push and pull. It's like, oh, some people fuck with Nezuko and some people don't fuck with Nezuko, and so it's kind of like, he'll easily be able to become a demon slayer and get through all that. But at the same time, there's a lot of times where Nezuko comes and rescue Tanjiro's ass. Yes,
majority of the time that's what happens. 95% of the time.
I think every time.
Yeah,
I think it's been every time.
Yes, actually,
every time.
But I was going to say
on near death. She comes out of nowhere.
No, literally, like pops out the box. But do you think that? Do you think that Tanjiro would have even bothered to become a demon slayer if Nezuko died?
No, I don't think so. Because he learns about like everything. He learns about his dad and all that stuff because he's a demon slayer.
Mm-hmm.
He knows about the fire dance or whatever that his dad does, but like he doesn't learn much about it until he's become a demon slayer. So honestly, he would just end up being like an orphan child, still selling coal and wood and shit to the local village down the street. He wouldn't even. I don't think he would have been a demon slayer. Or maybe he would have. I don't know. I think the kind of person Tanjiro is, he could have been the demon slayer because he wants to get revenge on them. But he's also a very forgiving person.
Isn't to get revenge; it's to save Nezuko.
Okay, so my thing is, if Tanjiro's family died by demons, don't you think you would want to become a demon slayer to like get revenge on the fact that all of your family died, as opposed to when Nezuko was still alive, he went to go find the person who turned her into it, and that's why he basically became a demon slayer.
Yeah. Or maybe he would be like so terrified of demons, like he just never wants to hear a demon again and goes and lives the life of a hermit. I don't know. Because his whole family.
That's my other thought. My other thought would him just be like so forgiving, like how like Tanjiro's like, oh, it's okay, it's fine, you just punch me in the face, it's okay.
I just meant like he was so traumatized that he just couldn't leave his house ever again.
Oh, well, I was saying, like, that's my other thought. My other thought was that, like, he would just be like, oh, you know what? I guess so. I guess it was meant to be.
Mm-hmm.
But then also the traumatizing part, yes, is understandable. All right.
Okay.
So, my next one.
Mm-hmm.
What if one of us wasn't an anime watcher? Like, would you be where you are now without me, or would I be where you are without you?
You mean on this podcast? Because no.
Yeah, like would we still have would we still have a podcast? No, because you never know. You never know. You could have done this podcast with your sister. You could have done this podcast by yourself. I could have done the same.
I mean, well, I'm just saying, like, it wouldn't be this.
Oh, do you think it would be more fun?
Huh?
Do you think it'd be more fun or less fun without the fact that it's not us?
I don't know how it would be, honestly. I don't know how it would be, honestly.
Like, just imagine you and your sister. Your sister's in my seat. Could you do it?
I mean, yeah,
I don't think your sister wouldn't be.
Could. I just couldn't even imagine how it would turn out. I think you would end up reposting every anime on accident.
I think that if you weren't an anime watcher at this moment, I would try to get you to be an anime watcher. If you weren't an anime watcher, then sadly, I might not have had this podcast because I'm the only other one. I mean, I could have done this podcast with.
If you
I think one. If I wasn't one, you'd try.
I've tried to get everybody. I've tried to get everyone to watch anime.
I'm still working on my mother. Still working on it. Actually, she's watched one. She's watched one. Round of applause for you, Mom. Round of applause if you're watching. But I could probably do this with my brother. I don't know how well it would have gone because of the fact that he's younger than he's 11 years younger than me, and we watch different animes. It might be a little bit more difficult, honestly, with my brother, but I would have made it work.
Yeah, I don't think it would be a problem doing it with my sister. I just don't know how it would turn out. That's the only thing.
It's much more fun with us.
Because, I mean, me and my sister already do spend hours talking about anime anyway. So.
I think I would have a podcast. It just probably wouldn't be anime, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I don't know. I've literally never thought about it.
We would probably have.
What?
I was going to say, if one of us did not watch anime, then we would have just had a completely different podcast. It just wouldn't even be anime at all. It would be just whatever.
We would have thought of doing one eventually, like how we did, but I honestly never had the idea to have an anime podcast until I found out that you watched anime. It was never something it was something we came up with, so that's why
on the spot.
I can't picture it with someone else because I never thought of it with someone else.
The other way, yeah. Oh, Nia. Are you saying that you love me?
Is that what I'm saying? I guess.
Yes, it is. You can't think without me.
Okay, yeah. That's what I said.
Mm-hmm. All right, you. Oh. You're next.
I'm next. Okay, what if Levi saved Erwin instead of Armin?
I don't think we would have. Okay, if he did that, we would have bronze, but I don't think that we would have had the brains that we needed. Armin has a lot of really good ideas, and Erwin is really good at leading people. And I think we, at the time, I say we like I'm fucking in the damn show, but we needed ideas on how to defeat the Marleyans, and I don't know if Erwin would have given us the proper ones that we needed. And that's why I'm so against Erwin being the one to be alive and rooting for Armin, which I'm glad I got my wish.
Was rooting for Armin too. But the only reason why I asked is because I know you weren't a fan of Erwin, and I just wanted to hear what you were going to say. I liked Erwin, and I feel like it would have been interesting to see how he would have dealt with what's going on in the final season right now. With the fact that Flock, how they're divided, how there's a division in the army and stuff. So it's they don't have the type of leader that can properly deal with that situation. Whereas I feel like Erwin would have been if Erwin was a leader, that situation never would have happened. You know what I mean? Even if Aaron ran off the way he did, I don't think that would have happened if Erwin was the leader. I just think he had a way of leading people and speaking to people, the way he was able to get people to run straight to their deaths that no one else has shown since.
I can agree with that. There's I said, there are two different structures of people. Two completely different structures of people. I think that things would have gone smoothly, but I don't know more smoothly with Erwin. I just don't know if it would have been as like beneficial as Armin.
Also, if he would have been saved, then he would have been the Colossal Titan instead of Armin. So you gotta factor that in there too.
The fact that Erwin was there to lead people to their death, I feel like a lot of people might have died more with him still alive than Armin. I honestly think that Erwin, if he was a Colossal Titan, he would have tried to go and defeat everybody on his own. I don't know why, but I'm getting this vibe that he would try. He's like, you know what, guys? You've been through so much. I'm going to do it. And then just walks off to go crush whoever needs to be crushed. And I'm like, we don't need that. He would be a great leader. He'd be like, just follow me. Okay, Erwin, but you may walk slow, but to us, that's fast as fuck. Now, where are you going? So it's like, where's the plan? He's just like, go forth. Go forth. That's it. As opposed to Armin's like, let's go this way and then that way. And then it's strategic and it will go the way we need it to go. But then, and then we'll end up here. Yeah. Like he's got plan A, B, C, D, whatever. It doesn't go the way that it should, but like, hey, it's up for better entertainment for us being that way. So, Team Armin. Team Armin.
Team Armin, for sure. For sure. Okay,
Yeah.
your turn.
Okay, what if Rengoku was captured and turned into a demon? Would you be Team Demon then?
Yes. Without even the second thought of it. Yes.
No hesitation, bro.
None.
No hesitation. I was like, when I thought about that, I was like, oh no, what if Rengoku was a demon? I'd be like, oh no. What if Rengoku-san was the demon? Why is that a oh no, Sydney?
Oh no, I already like the demons. Like
just imagine.
Like when Akaza was like, I'm going to turn you into a demon, I was hoping he was going to turn him into a demon. So it would just be those two. Like, I didn't want him to die.
That is true. But I also wanted, like, I didn't want Tanjiro to, like, feel like he had to go kill Rengoku-san. Because if that were to happen, if he were to turn into a demon, Tanjiro would be, number one, upset again, still, regardless if he died or turned into a demon. Mm-hmm. But he would be upset on a whole nother level because of the fact that he now has to...
Imagine how superb that story writing could have gone. That just sounds like peak fiction to me.
It would have gone fantastic, honestly, it would have. But, like, I just didn't want to go through that turmoil of, like, wanting or having or feeling like I needed to be on the Demon Slayer side, but then being on the Demon side and not wanting them to, like, go after each other.
You can be on both. It's like when you watch the Avengers, you're rooting for the Avengers, you still love Loki. So I think of it.
Okay, but like, I know at this point, none of the Avengers are going to kill Loki. I think that Tanjiro, no, without a doubt, all the other Demon Slayers would have tried to go kill Rengoku-san because they're like, he's already powerful as fuck as a Slayer. We need him gone. Tanjiro already has Nezuko to deal with.
Yeah.
He don't need any more people to worry about.
He would, though.
He would try to stop. He would try to get Rengoku-san to, like,
if he figured out, if he was like, he's confident in the fact that he's going to figure out how to fix Nezuko, so I'm positive he would do the same thing for Rengoku. I doubt he would, walk around with two boxes. He would probably hold him up somewhere else. But I think he would for sure keep him alive and, like, save him for later.
I think the other Slayers would come after him, though, before Tanjiro
Rengoku,
gets to that.
though, if he was able to convince them about Nezuko, who they didn't know, I feel like they could convince him about Rengoku. Okay. Especially if Rengoku was able to...
but what about his...
But if Rengoku was able to...
crow? What about their crows? Their crows are going to go immediately and tell them. And they're going to be like, oh shit, Rengoku-san is a demon. If he's a demon, his mentality has changed. to be a demon. And so therefore I feel like they would be like, you know what, we need to go after Rengoku-san, and he's going to go after them.
But I'm saying if Tanjiro was able to convince them about Nezuko, he should be able to convince them about Rengoku-san. If Rengoku-san proves himself, like how Nezuko did.
Rengoku-san's more powerful at this point than Nezuko, and so there would
he can control himself. He can control himself. Doesn't matter what his power is.
We don't know if he can, though. We wouldn't know if he can. I'm going based off the fact that he can't.
This is a what if, is it not?
I know, and that's why I'm saying I'm going based off of him not being able to control himself. They would try to kill his ass.
Being able to, because he's Rengoku-san, and I know he can do it.
The only reason why Nezuko can control herself is because of Tanjiro. Who's gonna help Rengoku?
His mama, and inside his head,
and because he's not a part of
or his little brother. He's got a brother too. Shit.
His brother might not know at that point. If he got turned into a demon at that moment, his brother ain't gonna fucking know.
No, but they can go send him a raven. They can send him a raven, and he'll find out real quick. It'll take him.
He'll be probably scared as fuck. He'd be like, "Wait," he's like, "Well, he's a demon. Oh my god, he's gonna kill me!" Like he's like 4. The motherfucker's gonna be scared as shit.
I know, right?
He's gonna be like, "Please, Dad, for once, please be on my side and save me, Dad. Love me, Dad. Don't let him kill me."
I know.
I think his dad would have been like, "Fuck that motherfucker," and gone to go kill him.
No, he would not have let his son go. Or he would have gone to kill Rengoku himself.
Yes, I was like, his dad would have gone to go kill Rengoku. Like, he would have been like, no. Everybody else in your scenario would have been like, no, let's save him. He'd be like, fuck that. This is my son. I'm going to put him out of his own misery. Are you kidding me? He's like, I may be an asshole, but I still love my son. I would rather him be dead than a demon. And then we see the sweet side of his dad.
Always comes after death.
Always.
Okay, are you ready for my next one?
Fame. Yes, I am.
All right. My next one is, what if Gon really never gets his Nen back?
Don't even bring back the show. Don't even do that to me. Don't even break my heart. Don't sit.
Huh?
Don't sit there and bring the show back, or possibly bring the show back, for me to eventually find out that he is not going to get his Nen. I would weep. Because you just bringing the show back makes me think that it's going to come back. Don't do that if it's not. Please let me stay in my bliss of what the seasons are.
The show decides to follow Killua as its main character. That's what I'm saying. Like, what if
Killua
they're done following Nen? I mean, following Gon, because they've shown that they've like taken turns following each character. So, like, what if they're done with Gon's story, and now they move on to a different character?
I would feel bad for Killua, only because that man has been trying to stay out of the spotlight of the show. Like, every single time he has a chance to leave and not be a part of the show, he will try. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go train," and then he's like, "I'm gonna go back home. Bye." And they're like, "No, we're following you." Like, that would honestly be a really good way to break the fourth wall in that show, if they followed Killua, because of the fact that he's just like, he wants to go and do his own thing, and like really not hold Gon back, even though it would be following him and not Gon. He still would be like a fourth wall break on it. That would be fun.
I could honestly see Gon still being present, you know, like they're still best friends. They still travel together, you know, like Gon agreeing to come with Killua the same way that Killua agreed to go with Gon, except the only difference is like Gon's kind of more of a hindrance this time around. Like,
I don't think that Killua would want that, though. I don't think
he
Killua
has his
would.
physical
Like,
strength,
Gon
and he
would
doesn't
try.
have it. No, Gon's totally gonna try.
Yeah, Gon's gonna try, and then Killua is going to try to like leave him. So every single time they go to like a hideout and they sleep, Killua is leaving in the middle of the night every single time, and Gon is going to find him every single time. He's like, "Listen, you know my dad. Like, if that man can disappear whenever he wants, I can reappear whenever the fuck I want." Gon gonna find a way.
They're gonna be like a married couple that keeps getting caught in an affair.
In an affair?
Yeah, because he's sneaking out.
Oh, all right. He's gonna be like, "Bro, I'm going to find you," and Killer was like, "I'm an assassin." No, you're not. And he's like, "Try me, bitch. Try me."
And he finds him. Okay.
All right.
Okay, your turn.
All right. This is another like anime related one.
Mm-hmm.
What if someone told you anime was real, and if you wanted to go experience all the animes, as many as you want, but there was a time shift / difference, would you go?
What do you mean time shift / difference?
A time shift like 3 minutes in the anime world is like 2 years over here. So you'd be like missing out on like your real life.
No.
Would you do it? What if?
No.
You wouldn't do it?
No. 3 minutes? 3 minutes? What am I
that was an example.
2 years?
No. I mean like as an example, like say you stayed there for a year, then you'd be missing out on this many years in real life. I'm not saying that you stay in the anime for 3 minutes. I was telling you the time difference between 3 minutes and then 2 years.
3 minutes in the anime is 2 years here. And I said, fuck no, that's ridiculous. 3 minutes?
Okay, what if it was like a month?
I'm going to shed 2 years of my life for 3 minutes?
Of any anime that you ever wanted to be...
What am I going to do for 3 minutes?
Nia, it's not the exact 3 minutes.
That's the scenario.
I'm not saying you're going to be in the anime for 3 minutes.
That's the scenario you said.
No, I was giving you like reference. Like if you're there for 3 minutes, it's 2 years. If you're there for 6 minutes, it's 4 years. However long you want to be in the anime is however long you want to be in it. But you're just going to know that the longer you stay, the bigger gap you are you're going to miss out in real life. So if it was something like that, like a big gap like that, like say you know, every month you're there, it's 6 months here. Every week you're there, it's 2 months there. Some shit like that. You know, like Inception type of thing.
Yeah.
I wasn't being exact with that time.
If I could get 1 month,
if it was one,
yeah, 3 minutes
do it.
Not worth it at all. Maybe.
No.
It depends on which anime I would choose, which I don't know which one I would choose, honestly.
I thought that you would choose like Naruto or something or like Psyche. Because it's like your two favorites. I thought you'd choose one of those two. Because it's like, you're not going to die in Psyche.
But what am I going to do in Psyche? Be in high school?
You could be one of the adult characters. You could have been a parent. You could have been an adult. You could have been Psyche's best friend. What the hell? Do you know how... Come on now. How cool it would be to be Psyche's best friend. Like, you hate those people as much as he does. Or, like, you don't want to tolerate them for longer than he does. So, like, he would be like, where's my safe haven? Where's Nia? I need my safe haven. Like, you'd be the one that he would actually go to and like.
Okay, what's your answer?
If it was 1 month, 6 months, I would do it. And I think that I would go to Oh gosh. Let me look at my quickly scan. I would honestly probably go to Spy Family. I would go to Spy Family and then I'd be like, please adopt me. Please adopt me.
Right? It's super
I want a
chill
spy
there.
dad and an assassin mom. Yeah. I'd be like, I'll study with Anya. You don't have to fucking worry about shit. Please.
I know, right?
Because I love her. Like, I love her.
Yeah.
So I would definitely do Spy Kids 1 month for 6 months.
Spy Kids?
Or Spy Family. Why do I always do that? Why do I always
another show I can think of? I don't know. Naruto's too intense. Dark shit be happening in Naruto. Yeah. I don't need to live in that
Even if you wanted to drop into like a season, it doesn't matter what season you're dropping into. Hectic. You'd be dead in 2 minutes.
Right. Like,
Attack on Titan.
You go to My Hero, get some superpowers, get a quirk.
Hunter x Hunter. You got some nin. You're friends with Killua. That's fire.
Spend your days in Heaven's Arena.
I would my other one would be JJK because I fucking love Maki. I love Panda. I love Inumaki. I love all of them. So I could be a sorcerer. Come on now. I can meet Gojo. I can study under Gojo.
You basically never meet him. Meet him one time.
Okay, but at least I could be like, Gojo's my teacher. At least I could say that.
I studied under the Gojo.
The Gojo. How often do you see him? Never. I speak to him on the phone all the time, though.
Through email.
That's about it.
What if Chuya never gets out the book?
I would be pissed. I would be so pissed because honestly, after a while, Chuya is the reason why I continue to watch that show. Not saying that the show is like bad. I don't think that the show is bad, but like Chuya and Dazai is what fucking made the show.
Yes, for sure. Chuya balances out Dazai because sometimes Dazai can get a little bit repetitive, but overall, love Dazai. But Chuya balances him out really well. If he's stuck in this book, I definitely don't know if I will continue watching because like the next season's coming out soon. I mean, obviously I'm going to continue watching, but the next season's coming out soon, and I don't know what it would like what's going to happen without Chuya.
If Chuya is going to stay in the book, I at least need like, I don't want a few episodes. I would love a completely separate off like season of him in the book. I need something. There's no way that you're going to sit here, have this season and tell me, oh yeah, Chuya doesn't ever get out of the book. Okay, so what happens to him in the book? I need to know. It's like the genie in the lamp. I need to know.
I know, right? Honestly, they have to find a way to get him out of the book. I feel like there is a possibility that he could be stuck in the book for maybe a long time.
Yes.
Like he might not get out of the book at like right at the beginning of the next season, or maybe not even right at the end. But I don't know.
They definitely have to give us a story throughout the season of him in the book if they're not going to take him out of the book immediately.
I mean, my only question is what would be the purpose of putting him in the book in the first place? Like
maybe go.
No, you go ahead.
Okay. Maybe there's something in the book that's going to help them later on. There's something that he's going to bring back from the book. Some knowledge, whatever.
Right. You're either going to, like, keep him in the book or, you know, like, that's your way of getting rid of him. Or you're going to, like, use it, like you said, as an opportunity to do a different story of, like, his life inside the book. Or... like you said, he's going to bring something out of the book. Either way, like, there has to be something tied to this, because otherwise, what's the purpose of him being trapped in the book into the next season?
The only person that I think can get him out of the book without him like finishing the book. Cause I think like the whole Edgar Poe's like whole thing is I get you in the book, you can't get out of the book until you like solve whatever it is. And I think he wrote a book that is like supposed to be impossible to get out of. But wasn't Chuya the one that was in the book the first time? Yeah.
He was able to get out, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I just think Chuya is just that good. It's going to take him a minute to get out of the book this time around, but like he's definitely going to do it.
I think he can.
Murder mysteries are hard to already figure out as me, a person. I think that they're hard. So I think he's just got the brains to do it. I swear, if that's their way of trying to get rid of him, I'm going to be so mad.
I don't see why they would need to get rid of him in the first place. Like, he's great. Why are we getting rid of him?
And they have a whole season of him. Yeah, he's never done anything that, like, didn't help. You know?
Yeah. Like, if you're going to get rid of him,
so it doesn't
be respectful and kill him off. You know.
Please.
With honor, at least. With pride.
A little bit of dignity, please. Thanks.
Yeah. Come on. Trapping him in a book.
All right,
your turn.
Such an easy target.
I know.
All right. What if Giyu was in Mugen Train instead of Rengoku?
Instead of Rengoku?
Mm-hmm. Do you think it would be as fire? Because we've seen Giyu do something, and Giyu was the first one that I liked out of all of them because he was the first one I saw. How do you think he'd do it? How do you think that would be?
Mm-hmm. I don't think he has the personality for a movie. But like you said, we haven't seen that much of him yet. You know, because Rengoku has that... He had that, like, quasi-superhero persona going on. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, he fit perfectly for that type of movie where, like, you would get really attached to his character, and then you kill him off, and now, like, you're even more attached to his character. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, whereas with Giyu, I think it would have totally been sad if he died.
I don't think that they would have. Because of the fact that, like, because of the fact that he's not he doesn't seem like a character that you can easily love like Rengoku-san. Like, the first words that came out of Rengoku's mouth you loved. As opposed to Giyu is more, like, sulky. I don't think that they wouldn't have needed to. Because they were like, oh my gosh, if we kill Rengoku-san, that's, like, heart-wrenching. If we kill Giyu after a whole movie, like, it's like, okay, you just killed off the sulky dude. Like,
exactly.
You know, I would be upset because I would
love you, but that's it.
No, I would be upset because like I would want to see more. I mean, I really want to see more. I really wanted to see more of Rengoku-san, but I also would have wanted to see more of Giyu and maybe possibly him having a personality change. I doubt he's going to have one, but like I wanted to see
it would have to be so much character development within that movie in order for me to enjoy, or not enjoy, in order for me to like really be hit by his death.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
which
I would want to see what kind of relationship him and Tanjiro would have, but maybe just not in a movie.
They're clearly trying to save him for last or something. I don't know.
Right? He's the first one we see and not even the first one that we really deal with.
Because really, I forget her name every time, but it was the butterfly girl who was the first one that we really see and like get to know in the first season.
No, it's not. He's the first one we see.
I said get to know.
We see Giyu first.
I know, but she's the first one that we really get to know.
I like Giyu. As of right now, Giyu's my second favorite, only because I have not met anybody else. So I would definitely say Giyu's second for right now. But that's all that's my thought.
Well, yeah. The best part about doing this type of discussion, honestly, is the fact that like a lot of these shows aren't finished yet. So like a what if it can like feel almost like a prediction for like what could possibly come. Like for Bungo Stray Dogs or Hunter x Hunter's coming back too.
Yes.
Did you talk about any shows that are coming back? I don't remember.
No.
Demon Slayer's coming back.
JJK's coming back.
No.
We didn't talk about that, but JJK's coming back. So, and it's honestly really good because we can, since you said that these are over, there's always a part 2 of a what if. There's a part 3, a part 4. If you liked this episode, let us know.
I mean, we didn't even talk about all the animes that we've covered. So
yeah, we didn't get to finish all of the animes that we wanted to talk about. But we wanted to keep it a little low for you, and also we want to do more parts. So gotta not do all of them.
It's a bonus episode. Keep it chill.
Yep. But
More to come. More to come.
We'll see you guys next week with Naruto. Bye. Well, that's a wrap on this week's episode. I hope you enjoyed our what ifs, and we hope you come back next Wednesday. Next episode, we'll discuss Naruto, episode 38 through 58.
Don't forget to connect with us at bakahanasu@gmail.com. You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, our YouTube channel, and of course this podcast at Lotta Baka. Info in the show notes below. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.